I'm Russ Reed of the New England PGA, and here's your final round recap of the 39th New England Open Championship. We had an amazing finish here at Belmont Country Club as Jesse Larson of Mendon, Vermont took home the trophy as champion of the New England Open. Larson's 5 under 66 today was the lowest round in the tournament, a mark tied by Eric Dugas of Brewster, Mass. Larson also had a tournament best 16 birdies and had 8 on the day, including 3 straight on holes 3, 4, and 5. He remarkably birdied all par 3s on the course today, a total of 4. We were able to catch up with Larson afterwards to talk about his round.
What, 3 was about 170, a little uphill into the wind, hit a little 6-iron. Good shot, but still downhill left to right about a foot from like 15 feet. Hit a really good putt, matched the speed up perfectly. And then 4 is the par 5. Hit a good tee-ball, and I had a pretty good number, but I was on the left side of the fairway, so I was blocked out, so I didn't go for it in 2, laid up to like 94 yards, hit a good lob wedge in there, about 15 feet behind the hole, and pretty simple putt. It was left edge down the hill, so just kind of get it started and hope it holds its line. Made that, 5, that was a bonus. I mean, I had like about 20 feet on 5, and I mean, I read it the way I wanted to. It was just, there was a lot of late break, and it wasn't early break, but it was late break, and just matched it up perfectly.
Yeah, it's always a bonus being the furthest away from the hole and making it in front of your partners.
Exactly, yeah.
Setting like this. You then birdied the 9th hole and had back-to-back bogeys, but then got it back on the par 3 12th. Which was a good putt. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that hole?
Well, after 3 putting 11, yeah, it was pretty hard to take because I was only about 15 feet away, and I went around the high side, just hit a lousy putt coming back. I said to myself on that, on that green on 12, I was like, I'm not going to leave it short. I can't start leaving it short because I'm still 2 shots back. So I mean, it was kind of a double breaker. It started a little right, then it came back a little left, and it started inside right, and just flushed it right in the middle of the cup with pretty good pace.
And then you made the the dagger on 14, and then knocked a stiff on 15, which really turned the tournament around. Tell us a little bit about that putt on 14, if you remember it at all. That par.
Yeah, 14. That was a good putt because I watched both the other guys putting from the other side of the hole, and they totally misread the wrong direction. And I stuck with my original read, which was hard to do after watching both of them miss it the opposite direction. And I just, that's what I thought I was going to do starting out, and that was a good putt because I stayed with it and trusted my read and made it center cup.
Larson was battling neck and neck with 2014 NCAA Division I champion Cameron Wilson. The two were tied heading on to 18, but Wilson failed to get up and down from the bunker, and his par putt went an inch wide, which sealed the deal for Larson. Larson was actually handed the trophy by fellow Vermonter, New England PGA Section President Larry Kelly. The lowest any PGA professional scores on the day were Dan Venizio and Boomer Eric at 4 over 217. Wilson finished tied for second with Mike Van Sickle of Wexford, Pennsylvania at 8 under 205, and the low amateur was Mike Martell of New Ipswich, New Hampshire, who shot 6 over 219. Martell had the lowest score on the front 9 in the final round, shooting 5 under 31. Thank you to our host facility, Belmont Country Club, and our host professionals, John Fields and Matt Zidane, for helping put on a spectacular event. Also, thank you to our presenting sponsors, Cobra Puma Golf, Yamaha, and Lincoln Motors, and also to our supporting sponsors, the PGA Tour and Mohegan Sun. And thanks to the New England PGA staff for all of your hard work once again. I'm Russ Reed of the New England PGA, and that is your final round recap of the 39th New England Open Championship.